Hey guys, it's Finn, and in this video I'm going to tell you how I made 10K with less than 100 views on YouTube. Now, that was on one video, and I'm going to break down the 4 key things that you can copy to iterate in your own business today so you can make 10K with 100 views on YouTube. Now, I am 20 years old. I have currently got the freedom to live in Bali and do whatever I want, and I'm making this video because for the past 12 months I struggled with organic content and I was heavily reliant on paid ads. But right now the focus is on making organic as efficient as possible. My strategy of content is going to be swayed around 70% on the organic side and only 30% on the paid ad side. So if you want to copy this and you want to get free customers, you want to make more money for cheaper, then this video is going to be very helpful for you. The first thing is your title. Now, this isn't just like I say title and you nod your head, you're like, yeah, I've heard that before. No, this is one of the most important things, especially if you're making hyper niche specific content and make a lot of money in a quick period of time. You need to be very specific with the words and the placement of those words for your content and for the audience. Now, 2 things that you need to have a really deep understanding of when coming to making the title is who your customer is, okay? So first of all, understand how you're going to monetize. And then when you understand how you're going to monetize, then you're going to understand, okay, well, who's going to buy the thing? And that's going to be your customer. So first is your customer. And the second is you need to have a really deep understanding of your market, okay? Now, you can also say niche, but if you understand who you're selling to and what the current situation and the other people that are selling in your market, then you can make specific titles to attract the right type of people that will buy your thing, okay? Now, I could go into this in more detail. If you want information on how to make really good titles, comment below and I will make a video on that, and I'll link it up here when I do make it. But just for now, you must have a really deep understanding of your customer and your market. And to go a bit deeper to help you take action on this and not just give you the big idea, like actually help you make a video and make 10K tomorrow or today, if you take action today, it's literally understand like where they are, okay? So where they are, so this is your customer, they're not happy, and you understand what's the thing that's making them not happy, and then you have to understand where they want to go, okay? Don't want to overcomplicate it any more than this, okay? And you can use this for almost any example, okay? I'll give you an example, and the YouTube video, by the way, is, I'll put it here, if I'm bothered to edit, but it's essentially a Facebook ads video for e-com or for Shopify, okay? And it's essentially how to make more money with Facebook ads on Shopify, okay? And so we understand that our customer is someone with a brand or starting a Shopify brand, and they're not happy because they don't have success with Facebook ads. Because if they do have success with Facebook ads, they'll be making a lot of consistent money or a lot of consistent profit. So this is the current person, they're not happy with Facebook ads and they want to be happy with Facebook ads so they can make money. And if you don't understand how Facebook ads work, right? So basically you have your ad, okay? And then you send traffic, the people that see that ad, you send them to a landing page, okay, landing page. And then after the landing page, they'll either go into your email flow, that's supposed to be an email, or they'll buy right there and there on the spot. If you get this right, then you can get this, which is why a lot of people are so focused in the e-com, Shopify, dropshipping space and brand space on Facebook ads. Okay, anyway. And so this here, the not knowing how to get there, that is the job of your video. Now, give away the information. Literally, like, show what the fuck you're talking about, okay? Like, prove that you've done what you've said you've done, okay? And, oh, by the way, just as me saying that, the video was posted a day later, we got someone booked a call, and then they also referred a friend. That's how I got to 10K. And the offer was 5K. Now, that was pounds, so I'm from Australia, so if I price that in Australian dollars, that's 20K, but to be realistic, it was 10K pounds. So just to be super transparent and clear. So this here is the video in question. Give away the information. Literally tell them the secrets. Like, this is the secret. Like, this is one of the most important things, and that's why I'm saying it's the first thing, okay? So listen, okay? Now, that is the job of your video, and it's supposed to get them so far ahead that they're like got value from you, and then you stuck out, you were better than everyone else in the market with your specific video, And then they're going to go, oh, wow, that was really valuable. Always in business, if you solve someone's problem, they're going to have another problem. And so they're going to fall to another problem, but when they get to that another problem, they're going to be like, oh, who was the person that helped me solve the first problem? It was you, okay? You helped them solve that problem. So then they're like, okay, well, they're going to go click on the thing, click on the link, click on the whatever the call to action is, and then they're going to get in contact with you, and then you're going to make 10K with less than 100 views. Now, it can be there and then on the video, they see the video and they realize, oh shit, I have a problem. Let me just get in contact with them now. So that's what happened in this case, and that's how we made 10K with less than 100 views. Now, the market, I already said it, you just want to stick out, okay? A really easy way to measure this is this little really bad drawing or graph is you can look at it as like a bar chart, okay? So let's say each one of these is a unit, okay? That is one unit, this here. These are all units, all right? Units of attention, okay? Now, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, we'll do one more. 10, so we've got 10 units of attention. And then these individual bits or whatever along the x-axis are creators or people in the market, okay? So you want this one to be you. This is you, all right? You're happy, you're dancing, whatever, okay? So these units of attention are people in the audience, okay? And this here on the y-axis is views, okay, or attention, okay? Views, and that's, let's just say creators / business owners, whatever. Now, the important thing is, if you have all these creators that are making content, you want your video to stand out and be better than everyone else. And the easiest way to separate yourself from the market is with your title. So let's use the Facebook ads example, okay? The title of that video was, let me just pull it up. The title of the video was, How I Make 100K a Month with Facebook Ads in 2024, okay? Very, very, very good title, okay? Even though the video has only got 1.6K views, that video has probably made us like 30K, all right? 40K maybe, just from the video, not including the referrals of people, okay? Because we get referrals because our stuff's good. It's very easy to win when you're good. Now, the important thing to note is you have other people with more views, more like everything, but they're probably not making like 30 to 40K off of a YouTube video. And like our channel only has like less than 1,000 subscribers, okay? So this is your views or your value, and you want to pack as much value into as possible. But the only reason people will watch that is if your title represents the value in the video, okay? Does that make sense? And so for us, we knew, okay, how I make 100K a month with Facebook ads in 2024 is something that people really want to know how to do because it's relevant to today. They want to make 100K a month. And at the start of the video, they saw we made 100K a month. We had the proof. Okay, so that's title. Next thing is thumbnail. And the reason why title and thumbnail are the most important in this game is because we are constantly fighting against people like Mr. Beast, Logan Paul, etc. And they are getting everyone's attention. Everyone's clicking on their videos. They're the best in the game, right? But our little niche content videos are competing against them. So when someone lands on the YouTube homepage, right, where the majority of people will watch YouTube and get recommended content, you're competing against all of these videos. So it is key that your title here and your thumbnail stand out amongst the rest, okay? Now, I said title first because it's actually the thing that is related to the idea or the subject of your video, and then that will actually influence the thumbnail and the actual content of the video. Because a lot of people have the problem, okay, I'm in the market, I know my market, I know who my customer is, what do I make? Now, if you do the title first, then it basically gives you the idea, okay? So you have the idea, and you do the title, and they're very interlinked, okay? And I'll give you some context so you can understand what I mean. So if I was to say, I'm gonna make a video on Facebook ads, Right, so my videos on Facebook ads. There could be many types of videos that I do on Facebook ads. But if I say two titles, how do I make 100K a month in 2024 with Facebook ads, or how to use Facebook ads to make money and get a lot of customers, the one title is very specific and it's very easy for me to come up with my thumbnail, come up with my content. It's actually more entertaining, more click worthy for your potential audience. So that's why the title and the thumbnail are so interlinked. But now, thumbnail. The reason we go thumbnail next is because these two things, title and thumbnail together, are the most important part because they influence our CTR. CTR is just the metric we use to measure out of however many people saw our video on the recommended, on the scroll feed or whatever, clicked on the video. So if 100 people saw this layout, 5% of people click this, then our CTR equals 5%. That's how CTR works, okay? The higher the CTR, the more people click. That means that YouTube knows the more people they show it to, the more people are likely to click, and then the more views you'll get. It's that simple. Now, that's why thumbnail and title are so important. And thumbnail and title have to be interrelated, okay? So you have your title here, you have your thumbnail here, and they have to be connected, but they cannot, and I stress, they cannot be the same, okay? Now, what do I mean by this? Now, let's give you an example. Facebook ads, all right? This is the video, Facebook ads, okay? Now, if my title is, let's just for speed of writing on the whiteboard, if my title is how to make a Facebook ad, my thumbnail should not say the same thing. Why do these both, why should they say the same thing? It makes no sense, okay? Because if they see this and then they see this, they're like, oh, it's the same thing. No, because they're competing against people that understand this rule. You want this here to sell this. So when people are scanning, they're only looking for you for 1 second. They're only looking over this like example of a phone screen. Right? This is our phone on a YouTube horizontal view. Right? They're competing against all of these amazing titles and thumbnails. Right? So if I use my digital real estate of how to make a Facebook ad, and I say here how to make a Facebook ad, I've wasted the potential that I could have to make someone curious, to make someone want to click on my video. That's why a lot of people have a really crap CTR, and that's why I see a lot of people who are, especially like small business owners or entrepreneurs, making content where it's like how to make 10K on YouTube, and then they'll say in the title and the thumbnail it's both the same thing. It doesn't make any sense. Now, a better example would be how to make a Facebook ad. If you did a child, like a little child, and he's on a computer, little child's on a computer, and you can just see him booting up some Facebook ads. You're like, what the hell? Why is there a child on the Facebook ads? Because you know your market, you know your customer are running Facebook ads, but they'll know, what the hell? Why is there a child on Facebook ads? Okay, and then it could be like an AI baby or something. Like the thumbnail. And then they see how to make a Facebook ad. So beginners will think, if a baby can do it, then I can do it. So they see that and like, oh, how to make a Facebook ad? Yeah, that's literally me. Or when they search up how to make a Facebook ad on the YouTube search, in the search, and then all these results pop up, and they see a baby searching up Facebook ads, they're like, oh my God. And it says how to make Facebook ads, then they know, okay, this is exactly the type of content I want to watch. How to make a Facebook ad, okay? So don't make this mistake. And then title and thumbnail both interrelate and both interconnect and influence the CTR. You want a CTR of 5% plus. Okay, minimum 5%. Okay? Why do I say that? Because 4%, 3%, 2% is just not good enough. Okay? If you're at least competent, get a 5% above. If you can just get 5% consistently, consistency is good. Consistency over time is good. So just aim for a 5%. And if you do this, you're going to very likely get a 5% click-through rate. The next point, which I'm going to bring onto CTR, is your AVD, stands for average view duration. Okay? Now, these two metrics, when you look in the YouTube analytics, are your most important metrics. So what is an average view duration? It takes everyone that watches your video, looks at their watch time, and then it gives you an average on that. Now, ideally, you want to have 2 to 3 minutes or more. Okay, because you're making niche content that's very specific to make a lot of money from a small amount of views, it's okay to be super specific and not get everyone to watch forever, especially when it's educational, when you're competing against entertainment on YouTube. But around that, a 2 to 3 is good. And finally, the last one is, I forgot the metric's called, if there even is one, but I'm just going to say the hook or the intro. In my opinion, YouTube has multiple hooks. So the first one is the title. So if you think about the stages of what someone watches a video, the first hook that gets their attention and sells the next step, which is clicking on the video or watching the video, is your thumbnail. Okay, that's your first hook. Now, the next hook is your title. Okay. Now, the hook after that is first 3 to 5 seconds, and then the hook after that is your first 30 seconds. Okay, so there's 4 main hooks that will primarily drive your average view duration or have the biggest sway and movement or needle moving in increasing average view duration. Okay, so if we think about it from the potential viewer or your potential customer's point of view, first thing they see is the thumbnail, and then they're like, okay, cool thumbnail, what's the title? The title seems intriguing, that's why the title is so important. Then they click, so these two hooks influence your click-through rate, and then these ones, first 3 seconds, first 30 seconds, will influence your average view duration, because we want to sell our title in the first 3 seconds, and then the first 3 seconds we want to back it up in the first 30 seconds. What does that mean? I'll give you an example. How to make 100K a month with Facebook ads. So the thumbnail is Facebook ads, you can see here, the dashboard, which they know how the dashboard looks if they're running Facebook ads, and then a picture of the creator. Now, the second thing is the title, which is how to make 100K a month in 2024 with Facebook ads. If someone's not making 100K a month, it's very intriguing for them to know, oh, how do I make this? And they see it's only a 12-minute video, they're like, oh wow, that's actually really interesting. How does this happen? And in the first 3 to 5 seconds, we have to make sure that they trust us, they know who we are, and they like us. So that is your job. But ideally in the first 3 seconds, you want to match the expectation of the title and the thumbnail. So what does that mean? So someone knows if they click on a video is running Facebook ads, it's going to have a direct correlation to how much money you make on the sales. So in the first 3 seconds, you have to say, in this video, I'm going to do what you said in the title and the thumbnail, and I've done this, this, this. And you want to stack as much proof and expectation matching of what was in the title and the thumbnail in the first 3 seconds, and then the next 30 seconds, you want to lay out the video and then set the frame and then get them watching. And then once you get them watching, the people that will actually buy your stuff will watch the whole way through. Okay, so this is the third thing. So that was metrics and data. And so all you need to worry about is really average view duration and click-through rate, and then you need to worry about what influences that and how you can make it increase. Okay, now, just one more thing. Go through each video that you've made or when you make them and just look at the thumbnail, look at the title, look at the first 3 seconds, look at the first 30 seconds, and actually just look at a bunch of videos that you've made or someone else in your market has made, and actually try and understand what they've done and why they've done that. Okay? When you look at these variables, then you can know what influences these metrics, and then when you know how you can track something, you can measure it, and when you measure something, you can improve it, and when you improve stuff, you make more money. So, fourth and final thing, I'm not going to write it on the board, but it is consistency. Alright? Consistency is the most important thing in the game of YouTube. Now, consistency over time is important, and if you're unable to make a YouTube video every single day, at least plan your weeks or your months out so that you can make it work with your consistency targets or with your output targets. Now, that is the thing that will tie it all together, and it will make sure that you're able to put in enough volume to get good at the things that I've gone over, and then you can get enough inputs to then have some data and some feedback to then influence the next video you make, and then you just get better and better and better and better and better and when you get better over a consistent period of time, you make more money. So I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe because there's a lot more businessy videos coming out, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.